I don't care about anyone else. I don't care about girls. I'm doing it for myself. I go to the gym for myself. I'm not doing it to get girls. I'm not doing it for my family. I'm doing it for myself. That's the mindsets that so many guys have, even hard-working, somewhat strong and traditional guys have. And it always blows my mind because I'm just thinking like, you don't even realize what's happening here. This is not your original thought. This is the brainwashing from like the Jeffrey propaganda out there to be more of an individual. Because what would high testosterone, like alpha male type of guys 100 years ago, gentlemen, have said to this question? Why do you work hard? Would they have said, oh, I'm just doing it for myself. I don't care about anyone else. Really imagine that. Imagine there's a guy in like a full-on suit with the little hat and stuff 100 years ago, high testosterone. You shake his hand and he almost like crumples your fucking low test hand. And you ask him, why are you working so hard? His answer is just going to be one word: family. I'm doing it for my wife. I'm doing it for my children. And yet in the modern day, we think we're based guys by saying like, oh, well, I don't care about doing it for girls. When in actual fact, yeah, sure, don't do it for degeneracy, fine. But how about you keep in mind your future wife? How about you keep in mind your future children? Maybe this is why you're struggling with motivation so much, and this is why so many guys are purposeless, because they're just doing it for themselves. And when you're doing it for yourself, you're not that motivated, you're not that disciplined. What percentage of the time do you actually want to go and do the hard work? If you really think about the hard work, not like, you know, going to the gym is fun for a lot of us guys, but like the hardest part of your work, maybe it's studying, maybe it's like, you know, for me, it's like recording videos. What percentage of the time do you actually go and do it, or do you want to do it? Maybe like 10%, 15%, 20%. And so if you're only doing it for yourself, then it becomes much harder to be motivated to do it. And then when you don't need the rewards of it anymore, it stops. So for example, let me tell you my story, right? When I am in this sort of selfish little modern day individual mood of just thinking about my own life, I find it much harder now where I am in life to go and like do that hard work. Like, let's say, for example, going to the gym and recording these videos, because I don't really need it for myself anymore. It's like I have enough muscle that I feel pretty nice. Like I feel happy with my physique. I have enough success and money where like I can buy anything I want. And so if I was just doing it for myself, it's like I've had this massive rut of demotivation recently. And I've still been fairly disciplined, but it's just, you know, I've not wanted or cared to do any of this extra work because I've not needed it. And it was just hit me like literally earlier this morning where I just thought like, why have I been so selfish thinking about only myself when I could also think about the other people that I could do it for? And suddenly I woke up and all the tasks that I've been procrastinating on, I did this morning. I woke up at 3:30 a.m. and I did it in the sort of the feel of love for other people. I woke up and like, instead of me thinking like, oh man, I've got to record, but you know, since I only record for myself, I don't really feel like it, so I'll do it some other time. I woke up with the thought of like, I've got to record videos and do a live stream, not for myself, but for you, for the young men around the world who actually need some help, who could use some advice from someone who actually like wants the best for you rather than some bullshit system that wants you to act like a little feminine pussy. And so I woke up and I've checked off everything that I needed to do today. It's 6 a.m. I woke up 3 hours ago. It's 6 a.m. and I've finished working for today. 6 a.m. I've already finished what I needed to do today because I woke up in the light of like wanting to help and serve other people.